What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing a rotation-proof Stompy deck. I don't know what to call it. I say Stompy, but it's just mono green stuff I want to play, pretty much. But it is rotation-proof, which is the main key here, and it does have that Stompy feel of like get down big creatures, or get down creatures and make them big, and then just smash, smash, smash. So that's what we're going to be playing today, and yeah, before we hop into the deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this deck, future decks, or past decks. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It is a great way to support the channel, and it's free, and it'll give you an awesome update every time we put out a video such as this one. Now, we've also unlocked channel memberships, so anybody looking to support the channel through a monetary means can hit the join button and you'll see a list of perks. With dealing with all that. Oh, that reminds me. Anyways, we've also been partnered with TCGplayer.com, so any of those looking to pick up some Magic cards while supporting the channel can head over there and use the promo code TheNewDrSpelican, and yeah, you will not save anything actually, but you'll send a portion of what you purchase towards me, money-wise, not whatever cards you get. Anyways, on into this deck tech or deck breakdown. So what do we have here? I'm sorry, I can't speak. We have some Leyline of Abundance, which I finally picked some up. Y'all be happy to know. So there will be some Leyline of Abundance elf jankiness coming soon as well. I picked up 2 copies and I opened a 3rd copy from a pack, and I do still think you need 4 copies of a Leyline to really make them work in a deck, but 3's manageable, right? So, kicking us off though, we do have 4 copies of Arboreal Grazer to help us ramp into these bigger costing things. We do have 2 copies of Pelt Collector because it's a great early drop. 3 copies of Veil of Summer because I actually kind of like this card. It seems kind of decent. It is a cycle. It's great against control decks, which is, it's Magic, so they're very prevalent. We have 4 copies of Growth Cycle because I want to try it out. I think it's a solid card, and I think it can have, it has a lot of potential to just sneak in and sweep up the victory, right? Because if you use one after you've already used one, then you have 5/5, and putting 5/5 on like a Nightpack makes it go from a 4/4 to a 9/9, which is like, your opponent may be fine with taking 4/4 damage, but they may not be expecting the 9/9 to hit them and potentially kill them. So, Growth Cycle card we're kind of testing out, but I do think it's secret and it's a little good for it to be so cheap. 2 copies of Incubation Druid, again to help us ramp. 3 copies of Leafkin Druid because I want to try out these new cards, right? I want to try out the cards that we're getting after rotation, because right now everyone's still like, oh, Llanowar is there, play it because it's Llanowar, and yeah, I agree, you probably should, I probably should, but what happens once it's gone? So I'm trying to prepare for that rather than just have fun in the now. I'm trying to have fun in the future as well. So moving us down, we have 3 copies of Vivien, Champion of the Wilds, which is going to line up great with our Nightpack Ambusher. Going to allow us to cast down our creature spells as though they had flash. Going to be able to give our creatures reach to deal with the Azorius Flyers. And going to be able to dig down into our deck to find more creatures if we're just not having any luck with it. We do have 2 copies of Guardian Project. And here is why. We are playing a wide array of creatures, right? We have Shifting Ceratopses and Rhonases and End-Raze and all this and that, correct? And Guardian Project is much harder to remove than Beast Whisper, which is rotation friendly, right? It is rotation friendly because it came out in Guilds of Ravnica. However, Beast Whisper is one of those cards that as soon as it comes down, it gets removed if your opponent has removal every single time. So yeah, can't really afford it. Whereas Guardian Project, no one really gives a fuck about. Like, nobody looks at Guardian Project and is like, oh, I better remove that, right? Nobody's wasting that much time, and if they do, whatever. It's a Guardian Project. It's a 2-off. You don't have to play it. I'm giving it a try. We're trying to, like I said, prepare for the future. Leyline of Abundance can obviously allow you to ramp so quickly, right? This is like turn 3 Nissa, whatever you want to call her. This is like turn 2 Nightpack. It's just so huge. And turn 2, all that stuff is more doable, obviously, when playing Land of War Elf, because it is a turn 1 creature that taps for mana, but, you know, again, we're trying to make rotation proof. So Nightpack Ambusher, fantastic new card that came in M20. Shifting Ceratops, again, a fantastic new card that came in M20. The spell can't be countered, protection from blue, pay 1 green mana, and it gains your choice of reach, trample, or haste until end of turn, which is fantastic. God-Eternal Rhonas, boost all of our creatures, allows us to get that Stompy finish in. Also, it's a God-Eternal, so it's very, very hard to remove. Also, it has Death Touch, so it can remove creatures that are a little bit too big for our creatures. Then we have Nissa, Who Shakes the World, which can also help us ramp, get down more creatures, in a sense. Basically turns our lands into creatures. And this is why I say Stompy question mark, because it's like, yeah, we have an End-Raze, and we have a Voracious Hydra, which can be very, very big. And I've thought about throwing in Gargos. Don't get me wrong, I've seriously considered Gargos. For those of you who don't know who or what Gargos is, it is a new Hydra added in M20, which is very, very, very fantastic in my opinion. And hell, maybe we do throw one in. Maybe we take out a copy of God-Eternal Rhonas, because I'm more so trying to show that mono green Stompy, it can survive. It's just not going to be the same as what we were all once used to with the Galtas and the turn 2, what is that? What is that? Elf. 3 mana. I cannot think about it now, but it's, I think it's a knight as well. But yeah, like that mono green Stompy is going to be leaving us soon. And the new mono green Stompy is still okay, it's just not going to be what we were used to, so. Moving us down, like I said, we have End-Raze, we have Finale of Devastation to bring End-Raze back from the graveyard or to dig in and find him. And then Voracious Hydra, I think, is actually a pretty solid card. It helps as a source of removal, it helps as a source of a stomping creature that has innate trample. So, that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown. I hope you all enjoyed, and now we're going to hop right into some matches. Fatmir, gonna be our foe for the day. Yeah, I'll keep it. You see a Leyline in hand, you pretty much keep it. Now we may get flooded here. I am playing 22 lands, which means the potential for flooding is so very real. But going down to 20 means that a lot of the times you don't hit what you want to hit, so it's like stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? Gotta say, I really love this full art on the cards there. So yeah, next turn that'll be our Nightpack Ambusher, which is fantastic, and we already have a Vivien, Champion of the Wilds as well, which is, again, fantastic. Alright, so we'll skip to their turn, because Nightpack is a flash creature. Legion Warboss. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Resolve. Pass. They swing in with their hero. No way. Well, that's fantastic for us, right? Because then we just get to kill their hero immediately. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we are going to go ahead and play the Vivien, which is unfortunately not going to allow our Nightpack Ambusher to proc, but we'll dig down and see what we can find here. An Arboreal Grazer or another Leafkin. We definitely want the other Leafkin, correct? And I believe we'll go ahead and play the Leafkin as well. We don't swing in with our Nightpack here. I was like, yeah, sure, we'll swing in. There's no way they'll block it. But is that really worth us taking damage possibly, or even losing Vivien? No, it's not. So leave Nightpack where it is. Hope they don't have a Justice Strike or anything of the sort. Boros Challenger. Okay. Fresh-faced Recruit. Alrighty, let's see what they do here. Do they swing with both goblins? That is the true question. Do they swing with everything? That is the real question. They do. That doesn't kill my Vivien, though. Okay, so that's what they do. That's fine. We'll kill two of them, or kill one of them. I'm sorry. Just block the other one. Veil of Summer, not super fantastic, but it'll do. It'll work. We don't want to play Incubation Druid on our turn, obviously. We don't want to play any spell, if we can help it. We'll give +1 to the Nightpack Ambusher. Yeah, and then just call it a turn, I think. So we're going to create a wolf. There's a 3/3 extra little creature for us. Probably just pop in the Veil of Summer on their turn. Because again, it's not going to be any use up against a Boros deck, right? Correcto mundo. Leyline of Abundance actually doesn't do anything for our wolf here. For our wolf here. Excuse my French. Maybe we should have kept Veil. I can't remember if I play Vivien's Arcbow or not. I don't think this is the deck with Vivien's Arcbow. I've been creating so many decks here recently, trying to like get ahead, since I did a lot of the Ravnica battle videos. That was like my buffer time to sort of get ahead with all of my videos. They are attacking in with a lot. Throwing everything at my Vivien though. That's the craziest part, right? Alright, well, let's go ahead and pass the blockers. We can give everything a +1 counter, which allows us to kill a whole lot of stuff. We kill the Fresh Face Recruit. Our Vivien is gonna die, it looks like, though. Or, if we do this, actually, we still go to the Legion War Boss, we can adapt our Incubation Druid. If we do this, our wolf lives... Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? Of course we do Leyline. It gives the counter to the incubation, so our incubation doesn't die. Our wolf doesn't die, and our Vivien doesn't die. So yeah. Almost made a huge blunder there. Whoops. We'll go ahead and +1 on the wolf, I suppose. We can go ahead and get down our other Vivien if we wanted to. Not so sure I'm keen on that. We can go ahead and pay for Leyline. Put another counter on everything. We definitely want to swing in with the wolf here though, because it does have vigilance. And we'll end our turn. I think we're holding our own fairly solidly. Now we are drawing a lot of our smaller cards, which is unfortunate. Don't know how well they thought this out. We'll say good game. Okay, so you can kill him. You can kill him. You and you. And then we'll use Leyline. So it buffs all of our stuff up again. Pass. Pass. And pass. My turn. Alrighty, Fat Meter getting taken down. Not quite sure what they were going for there, but yeah, I don't know. Game 1. Mono green Stompy picking up a victory. On into a game 2. KYW 360 is gonna be our next foe for the day. Hopefully we'll pick up a victory just as easy. I do want to keep this. Submit, put that Leyline down, baby. We have a Boreal to help us ramp a little bit. Mono red, you telling me we're getting hit early? Pelt Collector. Nope, definitely going to Boreal first. Alright, so we'll be up to 3 mana next turn, which is just shy of where we actually want to be with the Guardian Project and the Shifting Ceratops and the whatnotness. Hitting a Vivien's okay though. Let's dig and see what we can find. Growth Cycle, another Leyline, or a Forest. Well, none of those are a creature. I guess we can just get rid of the land. It's not that big of a deal. No attacks. And again, we're looking for a land, so maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. But those cards went to the bottom of the deck anyways. See? Shock on our Vivien. And they swing at our face, potentially. No, they're just going to lightning strike. Okay. Then they swing at their face. So we'll be down to 15. That is rough. That is super rough. Growth cycle. Not where we want to be. We are struggling a bit here. Sure, it's mono red, but our main struggle is not the fact that we're facing mono red, but the fact that we're not drawing any creatures to give us any mana, and we're only sitting at 3. Our ramping is not happening. KYW at 360, what'd you do to my deck? Huh? Well, I gotta protect something here, right? They may just use the Fanatical Firebrand to kill it. But that is mitigating 1 extra point of damage to my face, so I guess that's fine. They allow it to go through. Now do they Firebrand? Okay. I was gonna say, if they leave it there, I feel like that's hindering them, because then if they attack him with their Steamkin, of course I'm gonna block. Right? Pelt Collector for a Steamkin any day of the week. Oh, Voracious Hydra. You underwhelming creature, you. So we can only pay 1, actually. This is such a disappointment. Mr. Grinch! Gonna be our second foe for the day. And they're rocking the Teferi avatar. That makes me a little salty. Oh my goodness. This is a doozy of a starter hand. You could really be off to the races with this one. The only thing I kinda don't like about Pelt Collector, and I've thought about putting in something else for a 1-drop, I just can't wrap my brain around what I want in there. Leafkin and Incubation literally do nothing for him, right? So I thought about throwing in Paradise Druid, but I think Incubation is better than Paradise Druid given the rest of our deck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a crossroads. Let's go and go Leafkin. And Pelt Collector, you swing away to your heart's content. I will have to say I really like the art for Pelt Collector. Don't ask me why, but it reminds me of Skyrim. It reminds me of playing an elf in Skyrim. Although you never play a two-handed elf, you know, that's just not something you do. The sentiment is still there, and that's all that really matters. So let's go ahead and go Guardian Project. That way next turn we can go Incubation, or maybe we should have went Leafkin here. Whatever. Don't overthink it, Chance. Just play the game. Have fun. Also, we need to change our kitty cat to the correct color. No, I'm not trying to pet you. I'm trying to... There we go. We want you to be green, because we're playing mono green, right? Flower Flourish, a card you don't see that often anymore. Growth Spiral. Our opponent is ramping as well. Trying to, at least. Certainly trying to. Let's draw a card here. Good game. They already hit whatever they needed? Like, just like that, huh? Or are they saying good game because I'm gonna win? Look at all of our 0 attack creatures. Are y'all mad jealous that I was able to open with such a dominating board state? No, when we play the End-Raze though, there will be damage had. So we're gonna go End-Raze next turn, I believe, or maybe we go Voracious into an End-Raze. I think that's a little bit better. Get down a huge Voracious, right? Because that's 3. That's 3, so that's 6. That's 3. That's 9. 10, 11. So we can put down 9 Voracious Hydra, which becomes even bigger. Oh, goodness. And they're playing Simic, so like they could bounce it back to our hand. Am I correct in that? 9? Yeah, none. Wow. We'll go ahead and say good game. I don't know if they're going to scoop here or not. Mr. Grinch, please stick around. There is more fun to be had, my dear friend. Another land, you don't say. Alright, so we'll swing in with the 2-2, and yeah, I mean, lethal, next turn, this turn, whatever. They gotta have an answer here. Because that is one huge Voracious. That's just a big boy. Alrighty. Bye-bye, Mr. Grinch. Have a good Christmas. You get it? Because Mr. Grinch. Anyways. Game 2 being picked up in a victory. We're going to hop on into a Game 3 and hopefully we'll 3-0 with this rotation-proof Stompy. You got me. Kind of sounds like you got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. See? Your opponent goes first. I'm going to mulligan. Yeah. I'll toss the growth cycle. I'm not that big of a fan. Anytime I don't hit a Leyline... Oh. Awkward. Anytime I don't hit a Leyline in my starter hand, I'm like, you know what? Let's just mulligan this and see if we can hit it in our next hand. Maybe I should have mulliganed again. Maybe that's just how good it is. Starting with Leyline is so huge. That's okay though. We're still gonna have a God-Eternal Rhonas down like super quick. Although they can ramp so much harder than us right now. Beast Whisperer. Are they going Simic, Leyline, Elves? Elves? Oh my goodness, at the lands. I don't need it, game. I do not need it. Yeah, let's double the power of all of our zero attack creatures. You know what? There may be a flaw with playing Rhonas in this deck that I'm just now realizing. I'm sure y'all realize it in the deck tech. Y'all like, wait a minute, Chance. You're playing like 4 creatures that have 0 attack, and then you have his Rhonas. You don't make any sense. Yeah, you know, sometimes I don't fully proof my decks. Okay, that's just something y'all gotta realize and live with. I'm not what you would call very professional, I guess. Oh my goodness. Can I get anything but a land? Por favor, Magic. Anything but a land. God damn. If I would have known this is how it was going to be, I would have mulliganed it again. I'll tell you that much right now. Someone didn't shuffle my deck. I'm looking at you, Yagami. I'm looking at you. So I think we're gonna go down pretty quickly here. And by pretty quickly, I mean very slowly, because we're up against some fucking Simic Elemental Elf deck, which is just really odd. Oh, what if they're playing Arcane Adaptation with Risen Reef and Elves? Diamond Mare. I don't know. They lost me. They had me and then they lost me at the Diamond Mare. It does heal a lot, but like their deck is so susceptible to board wipe. Another Leyline, that's dope. That is mighty awesome. What's it feel like drawing playable cards, Yagami? Hey, looky there. Now we'll know. So this does only tap for 1, does not tap for 2. That's 6, that's 7. Ooh, we can't play that land. So we can put down a 5, right? Right. 5/6. Now, do we want to have him fight somebody? My innate gut says yes. Fight the Marwyn or fight the Beast Whisperer. And then fight the power. Or do we just double the number of +1/+1 counters? Make it into a 10, 12, 10, 11, something like that? I think it's 10, 11. And swing in for a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's smash face. Let's hope. Let's roll. Let's gamble. Because we're already behind. They have 2 Leylines. They have a full board of Elves. They have 2 Risen Reefs and a Marwyn. Is taking out a Marwyn or a Beast Whisperer really our best option? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we should just go for the damage. Next turn, we do have lethal if they don't block Voracious / God-Eternal. So they have to sort of chum. They got to chum something out here. They got to chum the water somehow. And they do only have 1 blue land. Now they do have a Paradise Druid, which helps. Oh no! Hydroid Crisis, Voracious Hydra's flying cousin. Oh, alrighty. I think this game 3 is going to be over. I'm trying to think about what we could possibly draw to benefit us, but yeah, you know what? Maybe we take out the God-Eternal Rhonas. We increase our number of Gargos because Gargos works fantastic with Voracious, and it's also just an awesome card in and of itself. Maybe that's what we do. I mean, the deck is shaping up, if that makes sense. So still feels fun to play. Now we're getting stomped here, but we did also draw what 3-4 lands in a row, whereas our opponent had a Leyline starter hand and only went uphill from there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it good game, and then we're gonna let them play out this turn. We'll see what we draw. If it's nothing, if it's nothing, then we'll just concede. Yeah, because that is a big board state. You got me. You got me. You got me. See what I'm saying? You could never say you got me without people just being confused. Anyways, come on. I'm trying to be patient here. Because I know what it's like to ramp up that big and be like, oh, ho, ho, I have a huge board state. But at the same time, I can't just let this video go on for 40 minutes because our opponent wanted to, hey, look what I can do, right? I hate to do that. I really do, because whenever I'm on camera and I'm recording, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is be that guy. But at the same time, whenever I'm opposite, I can't afford to be that guy, because then, like, nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch your opponent build a huge board state. They want to watch you build a huge board state. So I'm interested in seeing the opponent build a huge board state, but that's just me personally. That's because I'm a content creator, I guess. I don't know. I enjoy playing the game. Leafkin Druid is so under what we needed there. So we're gonna go and say a good game, and we'll throw down the Leafkin to show our opponent we have nothing, and then we will concede because they've bested us. They got the Leyline start we wanted. They got down to bigger Hydra. What can I say? Their deck just trumped ours in every manner. But yeah, still had fun today. First 2 matches were victories. Third match was still a fun loss, which is all that really matters. So yeah, hope everybody enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And as always, I'll either see y'all later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.